from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So stepping in, Albert Almora. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One and one to Schwarber. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Javier Baez is on deck. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Benintendi racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Javier Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Leon goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. His past history against John Lester, 2 hits in 7 tries. A little bouncer. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Lester, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts.
Center fielder, Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner breaks for third, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And now he will make the play over his shoulder. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So striding in, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Almora ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. One down. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded, foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. High pop-up. Kinsler has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Top toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Lester will check in on first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Lester ready, the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo is there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Moreland is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. A swing and a miss as he chased. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Line toward the gap in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Addison Russell as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he misses 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez backhands it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Popped him up. Kinsler shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. The 2-0 now from Lester. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Dive by Baez. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. His past history against John Lester, he has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Lester's ready. 1-1 on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Looking up is Contreras. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count leader. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, a good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set and the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Baez Takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And what an open to this one. An inside the park home run to start the ball game. In now, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Into the box. Now, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ian Happ. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Contreras at second with 2 down. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Another 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He stays alive. Still 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was fortunate. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drilled to the left side. Russell gets to it. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. At the plate, Albert Almora from the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. Pierce is there to put it away for route number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit out toward second. Kinsler down on the ground. Touche, sir. Here's Addison Russell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. Runner around second now, headed for third. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Russell at third with 2 away. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 2 out with the man at first. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release.
And we'll have to leave. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a ground ball to third. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 3-1. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Here's Mookie Betts, a base hit in his first trip. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the tag on him, but Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Brandon Workman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive base hit. The next Cub up, Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and the runner back easily from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Contreras over at second. Hayward on at first with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kinsler is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only. Justin Wilson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get out.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch is a ball. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. Way outside. 1-2. Benintendi, the runner at third. Pierce at second. Bogarts at first. One gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 3. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Zobrist might try to make a play on it, but this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout. Swing and the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's J.D. Martinez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist as we begin the top of the 4th. Heath Hembry, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Missed with a slider. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Cubs have tied it. It's a 4-4 game. Here's Javier Baez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Line towards center field. Betts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Ian Happ, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Tyler Thornburg trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the... Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 0 for 4.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Brandon Kinsler, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Brandon Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Chopper to short. Russell comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, 2 down now.
Right
Here's
fielder.
Steve Pierce now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Russell's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is into the box now. Jason Hayward. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Jason Hayward.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He's got it one away. Digging in, Albert Almora 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Sliced hard on the ground. Up with it is Kinsler. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. At the plate, Addison Russell. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. To lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Sinker, 3-2 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 2. Nunez on second. Bogaerts on at first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A tag for 1, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. He's set. Here it comes. And then this is inside 1-0. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Kinsler ahead in a 2-0 count. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
2 gone. Now in the box, Sandy Leon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Pedro Strop answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Matt Barnes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Matt Barnes.
ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Shot to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Digging in, Ian Happ. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And a strikeout here. Here's Mookie Betts. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Strop is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. It keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Right.
Set and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there. into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw won't get him. So he moves all the way up to third here. Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, and their runners at the corners now. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, two away. A ball and two strikes.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Martinez.
Hard hit at third. There to play it is Zobrist. And there's one gone to start the night. At the plate, Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Quintana has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. One out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Almora is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's had success, 6 for 14. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up.
A swing and a miss. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped high in the air. Nunez is there for it. And that retires the side. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez to second for one. On to first, a double play. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he hits at a 364 clip. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Into the box, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Javier Baez.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he's not stopping. He wants three. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Popped him up. Moreland waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Price pauses. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder.
Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Rip toward the gap in right. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Addison Russell, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Standing in, Addison Russell. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Russell behind 0-2. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
The batter, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kinsler. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Ready to take his hacks again, Steve Pearce, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he's safe. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A fastball that just misses inside. Benintendi at third. Pearce stands at second. No outs. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Fouled away. Contreras is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Four runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Schwarber leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Price ready with the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Moreland has a play. And that's the third out. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, right.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Swing and a little tapper. Martinez leads off first with one away. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
The batter.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. 2 down, runners at first and second. in the dirt here, and he is in there. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Looking up is Contreras. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 2,
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Hayward. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now here's the pitch. Down, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
That's in there, base hit. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Addison Russell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes over to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swung on and chopped up the middle on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Price is ready. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. Low in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Moreland.
This ball's grounded foul. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's through first and hustling for second.
The catcher, number 3.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Steve Cishek takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41. Steve Cishek.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Third baseman.
So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It counts 1-1.
The 1-1. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Gloved by Bogaerts. And he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Number 5.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has it in his sights, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Looking up is Contreras. On to Lansdowne and gone! Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Pearce, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The next hub up, Addison Russell.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Joe Kelly been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joe Kelly.
Breaking ball in for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
37, Justin Wilson.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch.
So striding in, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bogaerts on at first. Nobody out. Bogaerts takes off. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Sandy Leon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
He's safe.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Throw won't get him. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now back. Third baseman.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
First baseman, number 40.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking balls in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, a 1-2. Now Rizzo belts one. Carrying well into right field. Gone! So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heavers.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Kimbrel's ready. 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. Credit for save to Craig Kimbrel. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox.
from Boston, Mass. this evening. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Jock.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
One strike.
To 2-2 now. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number one. Next up for Los Angeles, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. Two out here and a runner at second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And this one's in the dirt. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. They'll throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate, Mookie Betts.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Grandal.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Kinsler's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-1. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A ball and no strikes. One and one. Grandal over at second. Kemp at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the 8th. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Got him. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Now he'll step off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Jock Peterson now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And he'll step off and try again. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Sandy Leon.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th. Digging in, number 13, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Runners going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in, Yusmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Here's J.D. Martinez. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
So he sets him down swinging. J.D. Martinez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it bangs off the monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the runner's on his way home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Now the Red Sox DH, Steve Pearce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ripped down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And he'll step off.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fouled off. Now a pitch on the way. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 outs. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Ready now, Manny Machado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Puig at second. Peterson at first. 2 out in the inning. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row.
A swing and a miss. That retires. At the plate, Mitch Moreland looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The catcher, number 3.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs. So coming to the plate, number 13. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one.
Number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ball 2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so When you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bellinger, base runner at first with one out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Heath Hembry enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now. Striding in, Matt Kemp. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Not in time as he steals second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Bellinger ranging into the outfield. One out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-1. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses for ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he's going to add to the total. Into the box, Brian Dozier will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Hembry. Playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at this.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Seventh inning stretch.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Dozier is there. One out. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Count is 1-2 now. Going for strikeout number 15. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he struck him out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jock Peterson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Manny Machado now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Joe Kelly gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Now the 2-0 home. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cody Bellinger. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a big.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Skied down the left field line.
On the run is Benintendi.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. And another one. Strike. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's set and the pitch. Pops this one up. Moreland over to his right. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Martinez coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left it.